This is the DaYan Tengyun. It's pretty quiet. It might not sound like it, but this is a normal Rubik's Cube. Well, actually, I guess this is. Get this out of here. But yeah, normal speed cubes are extremely loud, and the Tengyun is not. But I was going through some old cubes I had. This is also a Tengyun, but it sucks. It's not great. It's old. It's very crusty, and I thought it'd be fun not only to restore this cube, but try to see if we can make it quieter than the first Tengyun, which is brand new. Which, it'll be interesting, but let's see what we can do with it. The first thing I noticed with this Tengyun is in taking out an edge piece, and actually a corner piece so you guys can see more, it is extremely dirty. It's really bad. There's hair in the center. I don't know how they got in there. It's pretty bad. And you look at the edge piece, it's not great. And the corner piece is just as bad. That's disgusting. So I guess the first thing we should do is clean this cube out. So yeah, we'll just do that real quick. Now that this cube is completely disassembled, we can take our trusty rag and clean it out. See, look, this looks already, it's a huge improvement over that. One piece done, 19, I guess 20 to go. Now that the cube has been fully cleaned out and reassembled, it's certainly faster, but it's louder. Than this original Tengyun. Which, I guess, to be fair, since this Tengyun is newer, DaYan doesn't really lube the Tengyun as much as they used to. So, like, on the pieces, there used to be a whole bunch of lube, and there's lube, like, everywhere. It used to be notoriously lubey, but now there's, like, no lube whatsoever. It's just, like, in, like, a tiny bit in the tracks, which is kind of annoying. The Tengyun used to be, like, extremely quiet. You used to be able to turn it way faster and still be, like, this quiet. Like, it used to just sound like that. Now it's, like, that. I don't want to buy any DaYan lube, so yeah, that's pretty annoying. But I guess the next step for this puzzle would be to lube it. And now I need to see with my trusty lube thing, I need to see if I want to do some angstrom stuff or just use some weight 5. And I'll have to think about it because I have this other weight and it's less viscous. But yeah, I'll do some quick research and yeah, we'll see how it goes. After thinking about it for a while, I decided to go with weighted lubes over the angstrom ones because angstrom is notoriously bad with silicone, and since I have different weights, I can also lube the core because a lot of noise comes from the springs. So like if you have a maglev cube, it's mostly just the piece noise that you have to worry about, but since the Tengyun is already quiet enough, it's mostly the springs that we worry about. So I think I'm going to take apart the cube again and lube the core, which just means like lube under the spring and where the spring and the screw meet. Because yeah, that's a point of a lot of friction too. So yeah, let's do that. Also, for quicker reference, as of right now, the newer DaYan has the logo and the older one doesn't, and I'll probably have to think about that at the end if this one ends up becoming better. But for now, the new Tengyun has the logo, and the one we're actually working on does not. So without further ado, let's lube this core. Okay, now that we have this core disassembled, I can show you real quick how the Tengyun mechanism, I guess, works. So it's similar to other cubes in which you have a screw and a spring. Obviously, the screw tightens the cube and the spring is for tension. Now, it's really hard to see, but in here, there's a washer, and I don't know if I can, like, get it out. But yeah, there's a washer in here that hits the spring, so the spring isn't turning entirely on like the plastic center, or else it'd be weird. Sorry for the focus issues. It would be kind of weird if the spring was just turning on the center. So there's a washer there, and I think the most important points to lube maybe, oh wait, there's something else here too. I don't know if you can see. It's that little yellow nub thingy. I don't know. But the most important points to lube on this spring would be right here and where the spring hits the washer. So pretty much the end of the spring right there, except I'd probably put the lube inside on the washer. But yeah, enough talking. Let's do it. Okay, so in lubing the core, I have discovered two things. A, this base Tengyun has extremely uneven tensions. Well, it might be just green, but the tensions, oh no, green and orange. The tensions are not even at all. These are pretty even, I guess, besides green, which I'll fix, green and yellow. But lubing the core, I think we'll see how it goes, because most Tengyuns, I don't think the cores are already lubed. So yeah, I think I made this too tight, but yeah, it didn't make too much of a difference yet, but compared to... So I think the next logical step is to lube up the pieces. So yeah, I guess we're gonna do that now. And I think I'm gonna use a thinner lube so I can use more without killing the cube's speed. And of course I have this fat bottle of DNM and another one. Come see me at a comp. You know how fast my cubes are. I need this DNM. So yeah, let's do it. Okay, so upon doing some first turns after lubing the thing with a weight lube, it was obviously slow, but it kind of caught me off guard how slow it really was. So I added some DNM to make it good. I added 3 drops. I might add another one, but just for reference, here's a normal Tengyun, well, a new batch Tengyun with not a lot of lube in it. And here's this one. So, yeah, I'd say it's quite a big improvement, and the more important thing is the Tengyun is pretty loud when you're corner cutting. So, this is a new batch Tengyun corner cutting, and keep in mind, I've done no modifications to this. And then here's our Tengyun. And then we'll do reverse corner cutting too, just to compared to... Yeah, so in short corner cuts, the Tengyun is pretty good. It's really good for doing slow solves, but we just made it better. This is a huge improvement, in my opinion, and it still has room to be extremely fast. So I'm going to do a solve on both. We're going to go ahead and hand scramble each Tengyun up, and we'll see which one does better. I've been working on green and blue crosses, but I'm not going to do them because that gives an inaccurate representation of each cube. So we're just going to do whatever. And yeah, we'll do the new Tengyun first and then our upgraded Tengyun after. Okay, starting with our Tengyun. I guess this is the new Tengyun. This is the upgraded one. Yeah, we'll start with the new one. This is a dumb solution, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And now for our upgraded Tengyun. Right off the bat, I can immediately notice that you can feel the lube in this upgraded Tengyun. So that's a plus for me since the lube doesn't suck. So yeah. And I guess the cube doesn't suck either. I might add another drop of DNM to this one, but it's really good. The corner twisting isn't as crazy as it is. Well, already it's not terrible. But I think we successfully made the quietest cube, or so speed cubers say. We successfully made the quietest speed cube even quieter. Well, besides the slice moves, because they're already extremely quiet. I guess the Tengyun's really good for Ru because the slice moves. But yeah, we successfully made the world's quietest speed cube even quieter. So yeah, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please drop a like and subscribe to push the algorithm. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.